Welcome to Particle Pharma. Hope you all are fine. So please do note down the topic notes as it will help you to revise the topic easily and it will save your time and energy. So in last session I have discussed about cell and its path to destruction. So before going for destruction, cell will show some kind of response or adaptations that is of two types. Later on I will discuss. So easily I can explain you by taking an example. Just imagine you and your sibling had a fight. Okay, one of the sibling or more than one sibling. So what any one of your elder or the best referee, that is your mother, will do, first she will try to do compromise, isn't it? If your naughtiness will have increased to that level that she cannot manage, then she will start scolding either one of you, isn't it? Or sometimes both, or sometimes the person who did not do any wrong deed, they will also get scolding. That is another side of the story. But first thing what she is doing is compromise, isn't it? Why she is not scolding directly? Because you are her offspring, so she don't want to lose any one of your trust. That's why she will first go for compromise, then after that she will go for scolding, isn't it? So the same manner cell will also start showing some response. Then if that response is not going to get helpful, or that stresses are going to increase in their intensity, then it will follow destructions. So what are those response? Adaptations, or they are known as adaptations. So these are the adaptations that can be noticed in cell after the stress occurring. So it is of following types: hyperplasia, atrophy, hypertrophy, and metaplasia. What are those? Hyperplasia. So hyperplasia is increase in cell number. As you can see here, single cell is there. Here many number of cells are there. Their number has increased. Or mechanism followed is their cell division is increased. How number is increasing? Due to increased amount of cell division. Example is physiological hyperplasia can be seen in liver cell and uterine cells during or uterine enlargement during pregnancy, isn't it? And next is pathological hyperplasia we can see in endometrial hyperplasia to abnormal uterine bleeding. So these are the examples of physiological and pathological hyperplasia. Next is atrophy. Atrophy means we can see here the cell size is normal. Here the cell size has decreased. So decreased in cell size is known as atrophy. So mechanism involved is here is decreased protein synthesis, which can be observed in atrophic cell, or increased protein degradation. Either of that or two will leads to the decreased in cell size, or termed is atrophy. Example is in physiological atrophy we can see muscle atrophy due to disuse. Astronauts, their muscles are not that much involved, their cell size are getting reduced. If you notice when they will come back from the space. And bedridden patients also. And next is pathological atrophies, brain cells in Alzheimer's disease. There also cells is decreasing in their size. Next is hypertrophy. Hyper means increased. So what is increasing here? Cell size. You can notice here cell is in normal state. Here the cell size has increased to some extent. So physiological example is muscle enlargement in exercise. So the persons who are going to gym continuously, I'm not telling that don't go to the gym or don't maintain your health. I'm just explaining or taking an example. The persons who will do gymnast to that kind of level, their muscles has grown to that extent that you can easily notice, right? So that is an example of physiological hypertrophy. Next is pathological hypertrophy. Heart enlargement due to hypertensive condition, or in hypertensive heart diseases there will be an heart enlargement to maintain the conditions of increased BP. Next is metaplasia. Here the cell is changing its type. Metaplasia. So the examples are physiological conversion of squamous epithelium to cuboidal epithelium in smokers. So if you are going to take a sample of smokers epithelial tissue, there you can observe there will be a conversion of squamous epithelium to cuboidal epithelium. And pathological metaplasia is Barrett's esophagus. In that also cell type is converting. So in detail we will see in their pathophysiological condition. So by this I have completed the kind of adaptations due to stress occurring. So why these adaptations are occurring? To maintain homeostasis and survival in adverse condition. If stress is too severe or prolonged, which I have already told you, it will lead to irreversible cell injury. So stay tuned, stay healthy, and try to maintain yourself. And do please follow us. And if you have any kind of queries or if you have any updates regarding the discoveries, just please message us. Okay. Thank you.